A Perfect Match by Susan Roble. Seeking the right job for a talented dog. 1. I could hear the protests from the end of the hallway at Children's Hospital, Colorado. No! No! Nico's leg had been amputated after an injury. Now he had an artificial leg. His therapist wanted him to try to walk. No! He shouted again. It hurts! 2. Hathaway, a therapy dog, had met Nico during earlier visits. I'm Hathaway's human partner. The dog took me to Nico's wheelchair. Would you like to take Hathaway for a walk? I asked. Nico stopped crying. He forgot about the pain. Instead, he reached for the leash and stood up. With Hathaway beside him, Nico left the wheelchair behind and walked. Then, standing and balancing on his brand new leg in the therapy gym, he played fetch with Hathaway, his Labrador Retriever friend. 3. A therapist shook her head in disbelief. When Hathaway's here, she said, miracles happen. A black ball of fluff. 4. In June of 2009, my family and I picked up an 8-week-old black ball of fluff from the airport. Hathaway was a Canine Companions for Independence, CCI, puppy. CCI provides highly trained service dogs, free of charge, to people with disabilities. We were her puppy raisers. For the next year and a half, we took her to puppy classes, taught her commands, and socialized her. She went almost everywhere with us. We took her shopping, to restaurants, and to museums. 5. When she was about a year and a half old, Hathaway went to California for more training. She passed her advanced classes, but the professional trainers noticed that she no longer seemed happy and confident. She was showing signs of anxiety, like licking her lips and turning her head away. They knew that becoming a service dog was the wrong job for Hathaway. They asked if he would like her back. We said, yes. We were sad that she would not graduate and become a service dog, but we were also thrilled that she was coming back to us. The right job hunt begins. 6. Full-time work as a service dog wasn't right for Hathaway, but she loved going out. She loved being around people. She was calm and smart and knew about 40 different commands. She had learned to work alongside wheelchairs and loved the command visit. We needed to work together to find her a new job. 7. Hathaway and I became a certified team with Pet Partners, an organization that registers therapy animals. We started volunteering with the Reading Education Assistance Dogs, READ, program. A local school chose 2 students who needed help with reading. Each week, they read to Hathaway for half an hour. Hathaway didn't judge them. She didn't laugh at mistakes. Her job was to cuddle and to listen. 8. By the end of the year, the students who read to Hathaway were no longer behind. They loved the program. So did their teachers. But just like the professional CCI trainers in California, I noticed that Hathaway wasn't excited about her work. She did it, and she did it well, but she didn't really like being a reading dog. Her eyes didn't light up. Her tail wags were slow. We are a team. I wanted my partner to love her therapy work. Once again, it was time to find a different job. Ready for a test. 9. Pet Partners had other opportunities for Hathaway. When human-animal teams are tested for therapy work, the dogs must be good with commands like sit, stay, and come. They must walk closely beside their handlers on a loose leash. They must recover quickly if there is a sudden noise. But the hardest part of the test? For many dogs, it is simply walking past another dog without pulling. 10. A Pet Partners evaluator asked if Hathaway would work as a neutral dog. In this job, neutral means not providing help or assistance. Hathaway would be the dog that the teams taking their test had to walk past. I agreed. As the human dog teams being tested walked past us, Hathaway would look at me. By not looking at the other dogs, she made it easier for them to pass their test. I could tell that Hathaway enjoyed being a neutral dog. Her eyes shone, her head was up, but the evaluations take place only a few times each year. It wasn't enough. We needed to find a more regular job. Airport allies. 11. Staffers at nursing homes, colleges, and courthouses have asked pet partners if dogs can come visit. Petting animals helps people feel calm. It lowers heart rates and reduces blood pressure. United Airlines contacted Denver pet partners too. The airline's staff knew that for many passengers, traveling over the holidays is stressful. They started a program called United Paws. In cities all across the United States, therapy dogs come to airports over the December and spring holidays. 12. Hathaway and I were part of the group that headed to Denver International Airport. Sometimes passengers reached out for pats and hugs. For others, just seeing the therapy dog puts a smile on their faces. Hathaway liked the people and the excitement. But this was seasonal, temporary work. Our hunt for a permanent job continued. A prescription for pets. 13. Children's Hospital Colorado also had a program for human-dog teams. A prescription pet program at Children's Hospital Colorado was founded in 1984. It was the first program in the country where therapy dogs came regularly to visit kids in a hospital. Initially, doctors had to write prescriptions for the kids in the hospital to get dog visits. Now, therapy teams make rounds visiting children's rooms. 14. Veterinarian Sarah Mark helped develop the prescription pet program. She felt that Hathaway was a good fit for a special program in the hospital. She suggested working in the rehabilitation gym. Hathaway's job there would be to provide animal-assisted therapy, AAT. 15. After a major injury, kids who need to relearn how to use their bodies may stay in a hospital for weeks or months. Rehab gyms in children's hospitals are full of toys, games, and kid-sized equipment designed to get bodies moving again. Dogs that work in AAT serve as another kind of tool. Therapists use the dogs to help motivate their patients and to get patients moving. 16. Before going to the hospital, Hathaway takes a bath. In addition, I brush her teeth, clean her ears, and trim her nails. In the parking lot, she gets another brushing. Then a special vest goes on. It covers Hathaway's body from her shoulders to her hips. The bath and brushing cut down on the amount of fur that might get on a patient. This helps reduce the possibility of allergic reactions. 17. Many of the children in the rehabilitation gym are working on range of motion, stretching and retraining their muscles so they can reach or stand or walk. Hathaway's gym bag contains dog toys shaped like footballs, soccer balls, and basketballs. One ball has a bell inside it. Patients with limited eyesight can hear the ball even if they can't see it. The therapist tells me what each child needs. Many times, kids who play with Hathaway don't even realize that they're doing their therapy exercises. 18. For Hathaway, it is hard work. The gym often hosts several patients at once. Each patient usually has 2 therapists and a family member or 2 along. Doctors come in and out of the room, checking on patients. Sometimes as many as 20 people occupy this small gym. Hathaway has to stay focused on just 2 people, me and the child she is working with right then, even if that means jogging past 10 other people to retrieve a ball. 19. Hathaway loves doing animal-assisted therapy. I know because each time, since that first session, she sits up in the car as we turn into the hospital parking garage. She quivers with excitement. Once her vest is on, she prances her way into the building. 20. It took time, but our teamwork paid off. We found her perfect job.